set? How you doing? Joe from SurviveTheWild.us. I'm just gonna take a minute to show you my shelter. Now, this is a homemade poncho-tent setup. It is 2 pieces, both of them 5x8, so fully put together. It's a 10x8 shelter. This is ripstop nylon and this is not like a cheap ultralight ripstop. This stuff is black coated on the back. It's I believe it's waterproof breathable. It's at least waterproof because it's siliconated, so it just, you know, everything just rolls off of it. But I just want to show you the way that I set this up in a few different configurations. The first thing I'm going to do live, and then we'll flip through the different configurations. But I'm going to do live is just what I call my big setup, and this is for quick, easy setup when it's about to storm and you need to get under and make lunch real quick or ride out the storm or whatever. I mean, you could sleep in it if you needed to. So I got a couple stakes. I only carry 3 stakes, some line, and I'll show you why in a minute. So that's what I'm gonna do. This goes in my butt pack of my LC1 harness, just so you know, carried in there. I keep it together for the most part all the time. So I'm just going to open it up, orient it. Now, when I say orient, I'm looking for the hood. Because I want the hood going downhill for the most part. So, I'll show you how I do this. Pick out a tree. I'm staking to that tree. Okay? I want to set the back stake first. This ground should be real easy, but I still like to push it with my foot or tap my K-bar, back of my K-bar if it's real hard. Then let me just put these in my pocket so I don't lose them while I'm running around. Now this is, I keep one long line that is specially made for this. It's got a carabiner on the end. Keep it for a fast setup. So I'm going to hook that. Could be going a lot faster, but I'm not. I'm just trying to show you guys, you know, relative speed. Like that. Just going to pull some tension on it. Now this stuff stretches. So it's great, man, because it actually molds to what you set it for. So that's awesome. I'm going to show you how I do this. I do it without a no knot tie. Actually, I saw somebody online on YouTube on one of the videos. I think that one of the bushcrafting guy did a similar thing to this. To tighten it back up, you go to the other side. And, anyways, I got the stick here, so I'm just going to wrap it here, make it easier. It won't come off, just to make doubly sure. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to take 2 stakes, the other 2 stakes I should say, and just come out like this. Put that in. Alright. Play with that in a minute. At the start, I carry trekking poles. Not everybody carries trekking poles. You could use sticks just the same. This works with my system. I find it convenient to have an extendable pole on me, so I use them. And I'm just going to pitch this up back here like that. Tighten it up. That's pretty good. We'll get a little trickle through that. I gotta put some more Velcro on that thing, but you get a good picture of just how much room is in here. You know, I can set a light from that line out there. You know, we can cook, but we're way far in from the weather. Got a huge vestibule. all the way out to here, in just a massive amount of room. Now again, this is 10 by 8. So you could do the same thing with any 10 by 8, like a 10 by 8 tarp. You know, you could carry it and do just the same. But this is how I like to set it. This is what I call my speed shelter. Go full around that thing, Jake, just so they can see just how big it actually is. And wouldn't you know, can't you tell, it's 10 by 8, I didn't even lie. Alright, we'll cut the video there, and I'm going to do the other configurations and flip through them in steps.
Cool.
How you doing? Okay, lean-to, everybody knows a lean-to, can do it easy enough. This is my variation of a lean-to. I feel safer and it keeps me warmer. What I do is I got one side of this thing, we'll circle it in a second. I got the back side of this thing flattened out. So you got, you know, the two sides connected, and so only one side is pitched to the lean-to. That means I can put it to the wind, and the wind will just skip over it. Put my fire, well actually I put my fire here in front to warm my whole body. Sometimes I block this off with spruce boughs and, you know, make a little wall or a net or something. But what I got here is my light right on top of my pole. You know, so I got a little light. This is just a little Dorsey LED. I love them. And most importantly, man's got to have a place to lay his hat, right? So I'm also protected. My feet are protected from bugs and things and animals nipping at my toes, or so I perceive so. And that's, to me, I like that. I don't like having my feet hanging out and my head hanging out. I'd rather at least have just one end hanging out, you know, and try to protect myself on that side. Anyways, okay, I'll just let Jake circle around this with the light. Hopefully you guys can see it. While he's doing that, I'll just climb in this bad boy. I usually put my bag in the back corner. It helps it keep it up and keep the condensation off of me. But this is my favorite setup when weather allows. Throw them that log. The log keeps the critters off of my toes. I like that. Alright, we'll go to next setup.